All right, I'm getting ready for my match with Drew. I am excited. It's been a while since I've played some really competitive Pokemon, so I'm looking forward to this. Um, I'll just give you guys a quick rundown of my team here before before we jump into it, and then I'll get connected with Drew. First thing, as far as what I'm expecting Drew to bring, I think Landorus, Finny, Aegislash are all three pretty much guaranteed. Um, I think Scolipede might come, either Scolipede or Nihilego, and then maybe rounding out that last slot with Incineroar. I think those kind of make the most sense against my team, so I imagine I'll see some version of that. I don't have a whole lot for Celebi, so if I see Celebi, that might be something we have to work around a little bit. But I think those are probably the most likely versions of his team, and so I'll go ahead and break down what I'm bringing. I got Idaho, the Savali. We're bringing Savali Grass this time. I got the max speed, naive nature. This speed is so that I make sure I'm not outsped by a max speed Zatu. If he brings that, I don't know if he would, but I don't want to get outsped by it. So this is to make sure I can speed tie with it. Naive nature, so I don't lose any power on the ice beam. I've got ice beam for things like Landorus and things like that. Mostly Landorus, but other options. It does a decent amount to an offensive Hydreigon if that becomes necessary. Um, Multi attack is really good for things like Tapu Fini, Diggersby, the Quagsire, things like that. Rock Slide is specifically for that Zatu and for Incineroar, Swords Dance, if I can get it up, just to have another option there. So we got Lil Bop the Mesprit. We're running Expert Belt, 4 attacks here. This speed is to make sure that um, I outspeed Incineroar, Diggersby, Aegislash, and Quagsire. And then anything slower, obviously. Special attack to do the most damage, the rest in HP. Um, so Ice Beam, again, really good for Landorus, Hydreigon, things like that, Diggersby, Zatu. Psyshock is going to be for the Nihilego and the Scolipede. Psyshock one-shots um, offensive Scolipede 100% of the time. It also one-shots the Nihilego 100% of the time. I'm running Psyshock over Psychic this week because Psyshock hits on the defensive side, and Nihilego has really good base special defense, but its regular defense is pretty trash, and so this is just to make sure that I get my stuff going here. So I got Psyshock for that. Wide lens Terrakion, so I don't lose or I don't miss any any stone edges because that would be upsetting. I got the 216 speed here. This outspeeds everything that is not Scolipede. Grapes the Terrakion, Dennis the Choice Scarfed, Haxorus. With this setup, even without any speed, I outspeed anything that is not also Choice Scarfed and is not also the Scolipede, and so I got Choice Scarf for that. Mold Breaker to cut through Earth or the levitating Hydreigon and potentially the water absorbed Quagsire, Katara, Flame Orb, Marvel, Scale, just to boost some defense. This is just to have some defense and a switch in there. We got Flap Flap the Zapdos, kind of a defensive set as well. So that is what we are rocking here. I'm going to go ahead and get set up with Drew. Let's see. He said he was Drew. I think it's the same as his Discord name, if my memory is correct. Um, yes, Drew Babymore. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we will go ahead and find him. Challenge. Anything goes. Week 1, Drew. Here we go. All right. just reach out to him. I don't know what we're waiting on. Let's see. Did I hit it? Oh, you rejected the challenge. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. We need a second there. I'll just send it and he can just grab it whenever he's ready. Um, so if you're watching, you can just fast forward this part. And we'll get to the actual battle here in just a minute. And we will get ready to go. There we go. Okay. Ooh, all right. No Tapu Fini. That is surprising. Okay. No Tapu Fini. Yeah, Celebi. I was not expecting him to bring Celebi. Let's see. Okay, so Terrakion. Terrakion does pretty well here. He's got the dual Intimidate with Landorus and Incineroar. I feel like Landorus is a pretty likely lead. Um, I think I might want to start because Idaho is a lot less important without the Tapu Fini. So I think I'm going to lead. I'm going to lead Idaho here. And there's the Landorus. Yep. Okay. So I'm not going to overthink this. We're just going to Ice Beam. We can figure out if he's scarfed right off the bat because I should outspeed him. I don't really want to take a U-turn, so I hope he's not scarfed. I hope we just bop him right here, turn 1. There's the U-turn. Yep. Okay. That did a lot of damage. I don't like that. Aegislash. Yep. Okay. Can I freeze him? That would be a great first turn. Yep. Okay. So he's at 100%. That was not a great first turn for me. Okay, let me think this through. What I want to do. Does he set up? I think he goes Swords Dance. Haxorus is good here too. I don't really want to pull the plug on that super early. I'm thinking either we go Zapdos or Milotic. Milotic doesn't do a lot for me though. Um, like what would I do? Skull and hope for a burn. Um, I think we're gonna go. Yeah, let's just see what happens. We'll go Zapdos. Toxic. Okay, that's not terrible. Um, all right, so he goes Toxic. Maybe a more defensive set. I could Heat Wave. Um, I think I'll do that in case he King Shields. Because I don't want to make contact with like a U-turn or anything. I'm going to Heat Wave. Okay, that's good. Weakness policy? No. Substitute. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I think I just Heat Wave again. I don't want him spending a lot of time behind a sub. Slow Substitute is interesting and can be annoying. Please don't miss. We're going to Heat Wave. Okay, broke the sub. Stance change. Okay, so now he is offensive mode, so this should finish him off, I would imagine. I could just Heat Wave. Do I expect a King Shield? Because if I expect King Shield, then I Roost. I think he King Shields for the toxic damage. I'm going to Roost. No King Shield. Okay. So Shadow Ball again. So he's just resigned to letting Aegislash go down here, which is fine with me, so I think I just Heat Wave again. Yeah, okay. Good. Aegislash is gone. Not a fan of Aegislash. Glad he's out of here. What do we got here? Landorus, yeah, makes sense. I don't really have anything for Landorus. Um, he he U-turns, so he's definitely a Scarf Landorus. That is for sure. Um, is there any reason to do anything other than just let you go down? Um, he could get the static paralysis. I don't think Roost is the right move. I think I'll just U-turn in case he. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I got the switch initiative there, which is good. Okay. So we got Diggersby, and then we go straight into. Um, maybe Lil Bop. Lil Bop's levitating. That might be the move. Yeah, I think we go. I think we go Lil Bop. So I'm immune to the earthquake here. Um, he could Swords Dance or Agility or something like that, but if he does, then he just pretty much goes down. I think I Ice Beam because what switches into that? Incineroar. If Incineroar comes in, then I probably just double out into Flap Flap and let it go down. So I'm going to Ice Beam. I think that's the right play because Zapdos doesn't really do much for me anymore. It's a decent Celebi check, but with it being toxic and having such low health already, I don't think that's the best way. Okay, down goes Daresby. That's good. That's what we like to see. Good job, Lil Bop. Um, so, like I said, I think we see either the Scarf Landorus comes back in or we bring in the Incineroar. Nihilego. Wow. Okay. That was unexpected. Um, what does he do to me? Um, maybe Shadow Balls? I think I can live with Shadow. I'm gonna. Uh, I think I just. Do I let Idaho go down? Because I can't outspeed. I don't outspeed Landorus because of the Scarf. I don't really have much to do to Nihilego or Incineroar kind of tears me apart. Do I just Psyshock? I don't think he's. I'm gonna do it. I'm a Psyshock. Knockoff. Okay. We're fine with that. That's fine. I wanted to keep that item, but I will take that in exchange for the Nihilego. Um, so now, um, yeah, I think Incineroar was the better play there. I'm surprised he didn't go Incineroar. Landorus. Okay, we got Scarf Landorus. So now I go Flap Flap and hope for the static paralysis, I think. I think that works on ground types, does it? Stone Edge. Okay, Stone Edge. Well, now he's locked into Stone Edge, which means how much does a Stone Edge do to my whatever his name is, Idaho? Let's see here. If he's Jolly Max Attack, Stone Edge does a max of 44%, which I can just barely live. So I can go Idaho and hit Ice Beam, which is what I'm gonna do. Because if he's scarfed, he's definitely not Yachi Berry or Assault Vest or something like that, which means this should take him out. So if he Stone Edges here, that's probably best case scenario. Obviously, Incineroar would not be good. Celebi. I'll take that. I'll take that. Um, that's fine. We'll take that. What do I think he's going to do here? I think I just stay in. Um, I think I just stay in an Ice Beam because, yeah, I still have Tara. I'm just going to stay in an Ice Beam. Dazzling Gleam. Yep, we'll live that. Yep, that's good. Just Ice Beam one more time. I imagine he just stays in and attacks again. That seems the most likely. Does he Gleam again? Do we think he might? I don't think he was choiced. I don't think that did a lot of damage. Um, and I don't have a lot of, actually I don't have any defense investment. Incineroar, okay, interesting. So he wants to keep the Celebi for some reason. Um, okay, so I can, um, this doesn't really, at least not intimidated, this does nothing against Incineroar. I'm outsped by the Landorus and the Celebi, and I die to any hit at all. So I'm just going to Rock Slide. I'm just going to let myself go down here. I'm just going to do that. Weakness policy. Ooh, that was not what I wanted to see. Okay. Um, 34%. I think we just do it again because I still outspeed him. I think we just do it again. Yep. Swords Dance. Okay. Well, this should take him out. Rock Slide will take him out because I outspeed. Yep. Okay. So now we've got Landorus, which well, I don't know who comes in here. Landorus, yeah. Probably just U-turns, I would imagine. I'm going to Ice Beam, but I should go down to a U-turn. He probably U-turns into Celebi. Yep. U-turn into Celebi. Let outspeed Celebi. I don't imagine he has two Choice Scarfers, which means I should outspeed with either Terrakion or Dennis here. I could just go. I could go. I could. I'm gonna go Lobop. I'm gonna go Lobop here. We can see what kind of set he's running here. I can just Ice Beam again. So that'll hit either one of them super effectively. Leaf Storm. Yep. Okay. So down goes Celebi. Okay. Now Landorus has to lock himself into something here. It can't be Earthquake because I'm levitating. Which is his strongest move, which is good, which means he can't lock himself into something super effective against Grapes. And Haxorus and Katara should all live one hit. So I can just Ice Beam and let whatever happens happen here. Yep, okay. And now I can probably just go straight into Katara and hit Ice Beam, and that should be the game, I would imagine. So we're going to go ahead and hit Ice Beam. Stone Edge. Yep, there it is. Ice Beam. Nice. Okay. All right. That was it. Good job. Good job, team. Good job, Drew. I know he was getting ready to go and he had some stuff to do, so he was practically sprinting through that. So hopefully we got that one. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my commentary, and we'll see you next week.